All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another new session for the week. Let me know if my audio is clear and the visual. Let me know in the comment section so that can proceed. How is the audio and how is the visual? Are you seeing us clearly and how is the audio? Are you hearing us loud and clear? Anyone? For me, I can actually hear myself very well. I feel we're good. Okay, without wasting much of our time, let's go into the business of the day. Okay, so we're starting with Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD, we're waiting for a pullback last week. Waiting for a pullback last week. Break of structure, and we're expecting the market to pull back into this zone. Into this zone. So the market did pull back, but it stopped at this fair value gap. It stopped at that fair value gap, and the market started pushing up. So inside that fair value gap, let's mark that fair value gap. This is the fair value gap here, here. So this is the fair value gap that the market tap into. So all we could do here is actually look for a smaller time frame for entries. Break of structure, change of character. That's what we should be looking out for, and we can clearly see that here. We have we have a change of character here. The market came back. We have another break of structure due to the news. We have break of structure here. We have a BOS here. And we have a change of character here. Some people will be wondering what about this. So this is just what do you call it? These are a deceptive move. So this long week here, there's no momentum in this particular. So do where the momentum is. You can see after that, market actually pull up to this particular level again, and actually fell. So creating that new high. So this is the change of character we had here. And for our pullback, if you are following the Fibonacci retracement tool, you would have expected price to buy from this particular zone or this particular zone here. So of course, it pulled back to the 50% on Fibonacci's retracement zone. So this is the area the market pulled back to, and it took off. So all this happened between Friday and the Sunday morning. That is yesterday. So that's when this happened. So right now we have another break of structure, or another break of structure here. So in this break of structure, we're expecting a simple thing to happen here. I would personally expect this market to come back to this particular zone here before I can go in for a buy. I will expect this market. This is a very good zone for me to buy from. Then let's see if that is in line with our Fibonacci level. Yes, that's a very good area to buy from. So we're expecting Euro USD to buy from that particular area. We're expecting a buy from that zone. What's happening? Okay, so we're expecting a buy from that particular zone. That looks very, very good. This is a very nice area to look for Euro USD buy opportunity. So it's a very, very wonderful area to keep an eye on this particular zone. So let me see what 4 hours is telling us. Okay, on that particular area is also on a fair valley gap area, right? It's on a fair valley gap area as well. And also when the market comes in, that's a very nice area to look for. I'm going to buy from that zone. Then USD JPY. USD JPY after the market dealt with us last week, took us out. Remember we entered this trade last week, took us out and finally sold. It's one of those things. Let's see what the market has for all this money. Okay. If we're going to be looking for a sell on Euro USD, I think USD JPY is also telling us that we should be looking for a sell on it as well. So these are low liquidity levels that the market need to come and take out from this market. So and right now we're on a zone. Which zone is it? Let's see where I got this zone from. Okay, this is a weekly. This is a weekly order block. This is a weekly order block. This is a weekly order block. Let me mark it very well. We're expecting the market to pull back into that particular zone here, and we're expecting a sell. So the market is looking very, very appealing this week. The market structure we're seeing this week is very, very interesting. They're very, very good. So we might be looking forward to raking some of the money we couldn't rake in the past week. Couldn't rake in some cash in the past week. But right now, what I'm seeing right now, I think the market is definitely ready to give us some cash, right? Okay, so let's get to work. GBP card. Okay, we were actually expecting GBP card to buy from here last week. Wanted to buy from this particular level, and the market price is still at that level. So let's go down to 1 hour to see if we can have our entry. Okay, so we have this change of character here, so we should expect a buy from here to be fair of the market to come back to this level for us to buy. Like I said, this week is looking very, very sweet. Somebody was asking me over the week, last week, that we didn't have enough trade this week. I say yes. In trading, you wait for if all the conditions you're looking for, you don't get them, you just exercise patience until you get them. So you only know that if price get to a certain level, price will react or price will move from there. And the price didn't move, get to that level and is buying or going your direction, all you need to do is just exercise patience. It will come to you. Right? Some weeks are back to back. You see profit, you make enter the trade, you make money. Some profit some week when the market refuse to give you what you want. Accept patience and wait for it to happen. So with all the setup I'm seeing right now this week, the market is going to be very, very good for entries. We're going to be having a very good entry setup. Then gold. God knows that I've been looking for gold, looking for a gold buy. I look for this buy previous weeks. It didn't come, but over the weekend, we started seeing gold doing wonders, going bullish and all of that. So what can we do? All we need to do is just to know where to wait for price again. So from this level, on a 4 hours time frame, I marked these zones previously that we're going to look for a sell from here. So that level still stand. Of course, it has actually come right now um, to give you liquidity on 4 hours. That's giving this nice liquidity here, liquidity zone. Well done, nice liquidity up there. So we're still expecting price to dip inside here and sell. Now sell down to where? On a daily time frame, we're looking for a zone. There's a zone that we're expecting price to get to on gold. And that zone is here. That zone is here, just here. This is where we're expecting the gold market to pull back to. So you can see that. Why are we looking for that? You can see that this market actually pull out, expanded from a consolidation zone, thereby taking out this high. This high was taken out. So it's only wisdom demanding that price should pull back. And if price ended up today not pulling back to this place, maybe it pulled back a little, but it didn't get to this place, it will end up creating a fair value gap between these candles and this candlestick here. You end up creating that favor leakers. And if eventually go up here, tap into this area and give us reason to sell. We'll sell and cash out here and wait for that buy to take it even up to this particular level. This level here, that's where we're going to be looking to take our buy to if that happens. So that's what gold is giving us this morning. And GBPCHL, GBPCHL, of course, we're actually expecting something like this to happen. Market to pull back into this zone, then we sell into this low and buy up. So now market is there. It's actually on that zone. So let's see if there's any reason for us to sell. Break of structure. Um, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I think we'll have reason to sell here. We'll have reason to sell. So we can look for a sell here at this zone. Market has actually tapped into that sell zone. Has actually tapped into that sell zone. So selling. And right now, expecting a break of structure again and all of this. So let me see this. For me, I will just leave GBPCHF. It's not as clean as I want it to be. It's not as clean as I would want it to be. So I'll drop and pass. GBPCHF is not too good for me to take. Then this one actually played out. That was yesterday. Tap into that zone and is buying. So now wait for it at this zone to look for our setup. GBP GBP we are still expecting GPSD to down to this level. We're expecting this level here, but currently it's on a fair value zone. It's on a fair value zone. This fair value gap here. So that's where the market is right now. So we can actually go in to see if we can find our entry to sell down for this buy to happen. Okay, so nothing else, nothing yet. Nothing is telling us not no reversal yet for that sell to happen. But on GBP we are still expecting it at this zone. We're expecting it to come down to this zone for us to be able to look for our buy. So we pull back here and we'll look for that buy to the upside. So that's what we're looking for on GBP USD. Euro AUD. Please, if you have any pairs in mind, let me know. Because I'm not covering all the pairs. If there's any pairs you want me to look at, let me know in the comment section. If you have questions, just bring it on. We'll try to give you the answers. Okay, G Euro AUD. Okay, so we were actually expecting Euro AUD to sell from this particular zone, and it's currently on that zone right now. I think this zone was on a 1 hour, was on a 1 hour zone, but I'm seeing it on a daily zone right now. I'm seeing a daily zone, the market heading over to this level. I'm seeing the market heading to that level. So let's wait for this setup here. So if you go down to daily, you can see that here as well. So this particular order block here on daily, but I would want you to get to this particular level, this rejection block, before we can jump in for a sell. AUD USD. AUD USD. AUD USD actually tap into our fair value gap zone, and but it tap into our fair value gap zone and but. So we couldn't join that move. So let's see if we can have it at this zone again. Because if you look at it, it's bearish, been bearish. So let's see if we can have this into this level. So this is where we're actually expecting it. We're actually expecting Euro USD to go down. So I think this particular area is a very good area to look for a sell. So sell it down here if it gives us that entry. That would be very nice. Euro card. Euro card. Okay. So Euro card we expect because it's giving us actually a flat pattern. So we should expect it to come down to this level for us to buy on Euro card. So Euro card should just give us this, just come down. So that's Euro card for you. Euro GBP, NZD USD. Okay, I'll look at it for you, Mr. Titus. Euro GBP, Euro GBP as planned earlier. He actually came and do I say it just came very close to our entries and left us behind. He came close to our entries and left us behind. So let's still wait for it and see. It can still come back again. It can still come back because this is actually reacting to this particular zone right now. So it will have nothing else than to come down again. So let's still wait for this Euro GBP to react. Then NZD USD, I'll soon get to NZD USD, Mr. Titus. So just exercise patience. It's one of the pairs I plan to look at. And USD 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 I'll not expect anything rather than expecting this price to pull back into this particular zone. That's when what's happening. That's when I'll be looking for myself on USD CHF. So I expect price to pull back to that level and I jump in for myself. USD card, USD card. All right, so USD card, I'm seeing a fair value gap here. But if you ask me, from what we're seeing right now, I can see that the market came give us a low, give us a lower high, came back here and give us a higher low. So it's simply telling us that we want to change our mind. We want to start going up right now. So all I can see here from this is a deceptive move, and that deceptive move is going to pull back into this fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. This fair value gap here is what I expect the market to pull back to. So if the market pull back to that fair value gap, you'll be expecting to look for a buy, right? You'll be expecting to pull back to look for a buy into any of this level, into this high or taking out this high. So that is USD card. Euro JPY. Euro JPY is still on the move. is yet to hit our POI. It's yet to hit our POI. GBP JPY, think something similar. Yes, GBJPY is also on our way to hit our POI. This is our POI. That's where I have been waiting for to sell GBP JPY from. I've been expecting that seriously. So we expect to start looking for our sell from this zone. So and of course it's almost there. Then now the NZD USD Mr. Titus is looking for. So NZD USD. Okay, so NZD USD is just a pullback. We actually analyzed this one last week. So we didn't get that pullback. So I think we are still expecting this pullback to happen. When we get this pullback, we can now sell NZD USD. Hmm? BTC. Okay. Okay. So BTC USD pullback here is what we need. A pullback into this zone is what you need on BTC. That's all. A pullback into that zone is what you need on BTC USD. Pullback there, you place your buy and you make your money, or you harvest your pips. Then AUD card is on our area of interest. So let's go down to see if we can find entries on 1 hour. What this break of structure here, change your character, and we currently have this as well. So you should expect a buy from AUD card within this zone. You have to buy AUD card from there. AUD card is ripe for a buy from that zone. You can hold this trade long enough, you should be able to look for your cash out here at this top. But me, remember, I always look for wanted to cash out at this top here. But remember, I always like to wait for confirmation before I jump in. So I don't put pending order any longer. So I always want to, but this definitely where it's going to come from. So you expect to buy from AUD card from this particular level. Let me make this 25. So that is for AUD card, and that's the last pair for today. Except if you have anyone on the comment section that I have not attended to. Anyone? Okay, no one. So AUD card, the pairs we are looking for right now is AUD card, and we're looking for a buy. So wait for that buy. That one is an immediate setup, right? So it's an immediate setup. So it's in line. Why are we looking at this? It has tapped into our main zone on a higher time frame, and we have also have a break, a change of character here, right? So and we need this pullback to happen. For further confirmation, I'm going to put my feed levels to check this. Fine. So it's in a very nice zone. So we're looking forward to buy AUD card. Hmm? So keep an eye on AUD card. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take good care of yourself. Bye.